So Pancake,
Yes, Gator?
are you really gonna force me to play this game?
Yeah!
Hello, lovely people of the world, Russell here to you, and welcome to Sonic Forces Versus. It's the third time I'm trying to record this video, and that still is really hard to say. But anyway, today I'm joined by...
Pancake R, man.
So, Sonic Forces is a pretty interesting game. This is something that everybody in the Sonic community absolutely loves. This is widely regarded by many people the world around to be the greatest game of all time, if not of the universe. So, why don't you explain your opinions on the greatest game that's ever graced humanity?
I'll just give my game by its score, 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5, too much Sonic. So, in all seriousness, I do think this is a pretty fine game. I don't think it deserves to be along the lines of Sonic 06 or anything like that to be considered one of the worst Sonic games ever. I definitely don't think that's the case. But there are definitely a few problems here and there that really hurt the experience. So we're not going to hold back. We are going to be honest about our opinions on this game. But we're going to try not to complain too much because it's not going to be fun watching people complain for 20 minutes.
Alright, just want to let you know that I just made it to the avatar screen. So when I'm ready to go to the second level, I'll let you know.
Alright. I'm going to make a kitty cat.
I'm gonna make a bunny.
So since these are supposed to be RLCs, do you have a name for your kitty cat bunny thing?
Well, it's a rabbit. It's a bunny rabbit. Type 2 voice. Hold on 1 second. Victory pose. That's not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. That's fine. No. That one. And looks good. Yes I do, but you will not know its name. I will not tell you its name until you receive the video file.
And future, if you're even go to this video, you can put the names of ROCs on screen right here, because I won't say my cat's name either.
I'm guessing it's the name of your real cat.
What was it?
I'm guessing you named your cat OC after your real cat.
What's my cat's name?
Jovi.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm hovering over the level right now.
Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, we'll go on 3, 1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1, go!
Game! That's the name of our channel.
Hey, you know, whenever he says that, whenever he says game, we can say, ah, he said the name of our channel. And whenever anybody says game, we can say, ah, they said it referring to our channel. And I died.
You died already?
I did not collect any rings, so I died.
Yeah, whenever a victory thingy says game on a video game, I like to annoy James by saying, hey look, it's product placement. So one thing I gotta say about this game is that despite my problems with it, I gotta say this game has a pretty amazing soundtrack. But here's the thing: the most well-known song in this game, Fist Bump, is actually my least favorite vocal song in Sonic Forces. There's one that comes a little bit later towards the end game, which we definitely won't talk about right now. But the song that plays during the first Avatar level is such a great song. We'll probably have that on screen, or maybe you can hear it in the background, depending on how I edit this video. But I absolutely love this song, but nobody ever talks about it.
I like the music in this game. Sonic games are, well, they're not really known for... Okay, well, how I want to word this. While modern Sonic games aren't really known for being, you know, good, they're more of a mixed bag, they do have some pretty good music.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one thing the Sonic series really has going for it when it comes to these modern games.
Yeah, you can usually count on a Sonic game to have great music, even if the gameplay is trash.
Yeah.
Unless you're Sonic Chronicles on the DS, because apparently that game has a really great soundtrack. I haven't played it myself, so I don't know.
I have no idea, because I have no idea what game that is.
It's like a Sonic RPG for the DS.
Ah, okay. The only Sonic DS game I ever played was Sonic Rush, and it was such a good game.
One thing that's worth mentioning is that I've never actually played a 2D Sonic game before. So the closest thing that I've ever done to that was like a demo of a game called Freedom Planet, which was heavily inspired by 2D Sonic games. So you're gonna hear Pancake talk about those games a lot. I can't really share my experiences though because I've never played them.
That's alright. I've definitely played more 2D Sonic games than I have 3D. Like, I think of the 3D Sonic games I've played, it's not that big of a list.
Actually, I just remembered I have played one Sonic game before, and I can't believe I forgot this because this is the first Sonic game I ever played, and I left such a bad impression that I didn't touch the series for years. My first Sonic game was Sonic 4 Episode 1 on the Wii.
Oh god.
If you know anything about that game, it's not good. It's not a good game. I got that game close to when it launched, and I didn't play another game until I was like, what, 16 or 17?
So, how far are you?
I'm on the Ghost Town with Classic Sonic.
Just started. Oh, yay, Classic Sonic. Like, how far did you just start, or?
It literally just started. So,
yeah, Sonic.
Classic Sonic is everybody's favorite part of the greatest game ever. So, everybody loves the Classic Sonic because the interesting thing about them is that even though their platformer was considered perfect in games such as Sonic Generations or Mania, Sega decided, you know what? Perfection isn't good enough. We want to give people a good challenge. How about we make the momentum terrible? And that is what everybody loves because it was so unexpected. And I don't know, you can probably tell from the tone of my voice, but I'm being completely sarcastic about this. I don't like Classic Sonic in this game.
I mean, Sega, the same company that thought it was a good idea to add a walk button in the Sonic Lost World. So.
Yeah, so Classic Sonic. I honestly do strongly believe that Classic Sonic was perfected in Generations. Why'd you go that? Why you twerp? I did not press right on the D. I did not press left on the D on the thumbstick thingy. I did not push that direction. And you spin dash left. Why would you do that? You broke my heart, Classic Sonic. You broke my heart. My heart. The thing you broke. How could you?
Oh god, I think level 1 Sonic moves really slow.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but again, I do like this game. But Classic Sonic is such a train wreck. How in the world did this happen? Like, the thing is, if you know anything about the game's development, then one thing that's definitely well known about this game is that they spent a huge chunk of time basically redoing the entire engine. They redid the entire Hedgehog engine so that it'd be better for consoles like the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. And they also spent a really long time on the concept art for this game. But everything about the engine is just like a big step backwards from everything in Colors and Generations.
I just completed the third stage. How far are you?
Just finished it too.
Alright. Now that we've completed the third stage, here's my next complaint about the game. Other than Classic Sonic stages just downright being terrible, they are completely easy to get S rank on.
Like, you saw how much we both struggled. I'm going to assume you struggled on that one. You saw how much we struggled on that level. We still got S ranks.
It's like, I did terribly on that level, but I still got an S rank. It should not be this easy to get an S rank. I bet, I'm playing on normal mode, but I bet even in hard mode, they are easy stages.
You know what would be really impressive?
What?
It'd be really impressive that there was a speedrun category out there that was beating the game as fast as possible, but getting the worst rank possible on every Sonic level.
Oh god, they would have a difficult time with Classic Sonic levels, that's for sure.
Like, that'd be the point, because no matter what, it seems like you always get S ranks on Classic Sonic, but your goal would be to get the worst rank possible, but you have to do it as quickly as possible because it's a speedrun.
Mhm.
We should be speedrunners.
You know, I've tried speedrunning. It's not my favorite thing in the world to do.
Yes, let's do it. You're totally enthusiastic about this idea.
One thing I do like about the Avatar stages is just the wide variety of abilities the Avatar actually has. Because he feels more fleshed out than Sonic and Classic Sonic when
Yeah,
it comes to what he can do.
the Avatar is
And,
definitely the highlight of this game.
yeah, it's like they really worked on him more than they did Sonic and Classic Sonic.
Hmm.
Like, I think the whole selling point of the game was that you could play as your own character or something. I don't really remember what the selling point of the game was. I just remember that everybody talked about how you could make your own character and play as them in this game. It was like one of the high points of the game. And it's like, yeah, the Avatar stages are pretty good. I like them. Not gonna lie here. These are some of my favorite stages. Second favorite is Modern Sonic. Least favorite being Classic Sonic.
Two things I'd like to mention real quick. First of all, I greatly apologize if you hear a baby in the background. My baby niece is recently getting very vocal about her opinions on the world. And the other thing is that there is a kind of DLC campaign. There's a free DLC campaign in this game called Episode Shadow. We're not going to be covering this during the main part of this versus. We'll be saving that for a bonus video at the end of the project.
Yeah. Reason being, it doesn't really matter. The episode Shadow story doesn't really affect anything in the main story.
Yeah, it's more like a prequel than anything.
Yeah. Alright, just completed the level.
Alright, you're slightly ahead of me.
Alright. And now for the fun part, the reason why we had to do the not failed recording.
What are you talking about? We're perfect at recording stuff. We always get everything right at the first try.
Oh, Gator, stop lying to yourself.
But I would never.
You lie to yourself about a lot of stuff, Gator. It's like, it's your thing a little bit.
I would never. I am perfect.
That ego showing, isn't it?
Alright, how many lies can I tell in a few seconds? Two dead men rose into the streets. They faced each other with their backs turned. They drew their swords and they shot at each other. If you don't believe my lie is true, then ask the blind man, he saw it too. I don't know how that entire poem works.
Okay.
I don't know, it was like something I heard when I was a kid.
All I know is, I have no idea what you said.
Want to hear the best lie in the universe?
Sure.
I am good at this game.
Oh, we both said that. We both be lying.
One thing that's kind of interesting when you're trying to determine whether you like a game or not is, are you bad at the game or is the game just bad?
Like, I can be bad at a game, but I can still enjoy it, you know? The game is just bad and I'm good at it. Because I like games that can give me a little bit of a challenge. I missed the thing there. Because I like it when games give me a challenge. I don't mind being bad at a game because I know that I can improve on it, you know, if I'm bad at one thing. Because a good game should leave you skills to improve, but a bad game that's just incredibly easy is just not really my cup of tea.
Yeah. I think one good example of this is, I'm not very good at Xenoblade Chronicles X because the combat system in that game is very different from the first and second game in Torna. And things like that, but it is a really, really great game. It's definitely one of my favorites on the Wii U. I'm just very bad at it. On the opposite side of that spectrum, though, I think there are also games where, like what you were saying, that I am good at, but they're not really all that fun. Like, they're not really all that great, or things like that. I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but yeah, there is definitely games like that out there.
Yeah. Now this part of the fight is actually pretty difficult in my opinion, where he shrunk the stage, and oh damn it. Oh,
But
sorry. Yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to work on is my language for these videos. 'Cause I noticed that in Kirby's Dream Land Free, I had no chill.
yeah, you talking about all the Alabama stuff. But the pancake, we must play a Sonic Forces versus.
I just love it when Sonic just beats the crap out of Zavik.
Admit it, that's what everybody in the Sonic fanbase wants to do, because that guy would just not go away.
I beat this level with 0 rings. And I got an S rank.
Maybe we should have stayed with the with the original recording. Alright,
I'm
so
definitely gonna come back.
so a fun story. Pancake was having a hard time with that boss fight on field recording, and I was getting really far ahead of him. We decided to scrap it because it's not going to be fun if like I'm like 5 million levels ahead of him. So we decided to start over so that we can both be at a closer point in the game than we would be otherwise.
Yeah.
You better appreciate the fact that I do that. Because if you're recording with James, he would just be like, oh no, just keep going. It's all fine. I'll be 2 worlds ahead of you and it's gonna be peachy.
What was it, PT or was it Daisy?
It was, well, I like Daisy, but it was peachy. I am Daisy.
I'm more of a Daisy fan than I'm a Peach fan.
Yeah, same. I play as her more than Smash Brothers.
Yeah. And I caught off the stage. Great.
I love that fan art of Smash when Daisy was announced, where it showed like the history of Wario and Waluigi. It's like Waluigi just being constantly non-invited to Smash, and then he gets a letter for Ultimate, but he sees Daisy crying on the corner, and then he gives her the letter to join Smash. That's like one of my favorite fan arts ever.
Yeah. It shows that Waluigi has a heart.
Mm.
And that's probably why he's not in Smash. He just has too big of a heart.
And with Joker in Smash, he probably stole his heart.
Yeah, Joker pushed it.
Is there a Joker costume in this game? Because Malus is owned by Sega.
I doubt. I'm pressing X to doubt.
I remember there was some kind of Persona tie-in into this game.
Probably, but I'm not sure.
This game honestly has some of the weirdest crossovers ever, and it's really unexpected, but you have things like the Sanixert. I think that Persona thing is a thing. But the weirdest thing about Sonic Forces, and honestly one of the bigger reasons why I really like this game, is in Japan, Sega collaborated with Hooters, of all things, to promote this game.
It reminds me of when Nintendo got, I think it was Playboy,
Mm-hmm.
to promote Splatoon.
I think it was Bayonetta.
No, they did another one, I think.
But yeah, I always loved hearing things like that about the weirdest crossover things ever.
Yeah. But yeah, I know that Nintendo did a Playboy thing with Bayonetta.
Mm-hmm.
That honestly makes a lot of sense.
It does, because Bayonetta is very much a character made for adults.
Yeah. My god, she's awesome, though.
She's like the definition of feminine badassness, because she summons demons with her hair, fires guns out of her heels, and it's just all around awesome. Bayonetta is amazing.
God, when I count my favorite protagonists in any video games, I just always put Bayonetta on the list, because she is awesome.
Mm-hmm. One of my fondest memories of the early days of the Switch was, this was before I really took my Switch everywhere with me. I was at a programming class, and it was a lab day, so we were kind of allowed to do whatever we want as long as we were quiet. A friend of mine brought their Switch with them, and I saw them playing the end game of Bayonetta, the first game, where they're like flying towards the tower, towards the boss fight and things like that. And seeing that just made me really realize, wow, this is an incredible system. You're playing Bayonetta at school.
How far are we into the video?
Um, I started my counter a little late, but I think we're like a minute or two before the end.
Alright, so don't have really have time to do the next stage, so I think we should just end it off here.
Alright, we can do that.
Alright.
Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Sonic Forces vs. Emily the Gear to you and Hughes.
Pancake Armor Man.
Let's get out of here.
Get your own outro.
Shut up, Pancake.
Shut up, Gator.